You ever wonder why certain animals get to live so long? Are they just healthier, or are they onto something with their daily routine? We may never know. But today, we'll look at the top 10 longest living animals that have ever existed. And now, without further ado, let's count down our list. Coming in at number 10, we have the tortoise. With a lifespan of around 177 years, these massive reptiles are native to the islands in the Pacific Ocean. These tortoises are known for their massive size, sturdy legs, and high domed shells. They're also renowned for their longevity. According to National Geographic, the Galapagos Islands are made up of 5 large islands and 4 smaller ones. These islands were formed by volcanic activity, and this is where the famous tortoise species lives. Due to the lack of predators on the islands, the tortoises thrived. There are actually 15 subspecies of Galapagos tortoises, but sadly, because of human interference, some of them are extinct. Fortunately, conservation efforts have been successful in bringing some back from the brink. Did you know that one famous tortoise named Harriet lived to be more than 175 years old? She died in 2006, which was quite sad. This giant reptile was hatched around the year 1830 and is believed to have been around during Charles Darwin's visit to the Galapagos Islands in 1835. Her exact birth date is unknown, but it's thought she was born sometime in the early 1800s. She was initially kept at the London Zoo before being transferred to Australia Zoo in Queensland. In at number 9, we have the lobster. Now, if you like seafood, then you've probably enjoyed lobster before. But did you know that lobsters can live well beyond 100 years? Lobsters are able to regenerate and continue growing throughout their lifetime. The older they get, the larger they become. Some lobsters caught by fishermen are estimated to be over 130 years old, and there's no real biological aging process known as senescence in lobsters. This means they don't seem to get any older once they reach sexual maturity. According to a study published in the journal Current Biology in 2020, a lobster's ability to repair damaged DNA may be the reason for its incredible lifespan. Lobsters have a gene called USP14, which helps them repair DNA damage caused by various factors such as pollution and radiation. This gene is highly conserved, meaning it has remained relatively unchanged over the course of evolution. As a result, it's present not only in lobsters, but also in other organisms like humans. Scientists believe that understanding how this gene works could lead to potential anti-aging therapies. So next time you enjoy a delicious lobster dinner, remember that your plate may have once held an animal that was alive during the Industrial Revolution. Coming in at No. 8, we have the Asian elephant. If you've ever seen an elephant, then you already know that it's a pretty massive creature. Well, it turns out that these giants aren't just massive in size, but also in terms of lifespan. On average, Asian elephants live between 60 and 70 years. However, in protected environments, some elephants can live up to 86 years. For example, Omai, an elephant at the Bronx Zoo in New York, lived to be 86 years old. According to National Geographic, Omai was brought from India in 1934, when she was just 4 years old. She was a favorite among visitors to the zoo and had a particular fondness for carrots. She passed away in 2022 after suffering from age-related health issues. Asian elephants are highly intelligent and social creatures who live in herds, led by a matriarch. They use sophisticated communication methods to interact with each other and have excellent memories. In the wild, Asian elephants typically live between 60 and 70 years, but there have been reports of some individuals living much longer. Shifri, an elephant at the Israeli safari, lived to be 91 years old. This goes to show that these gentle giants can live for many decades. Taking the 7th spot, we have the blue whale. This massive creature is the largest animal on Earth, reaching lengths of up to 100 feet and weighing over 200 tons. But what's perhaps even more impressive is their lifespan. Blue whales can live anywhere from 90 to 110 years, and some individuals have been known to live beyond 100. How do scientists determine the age of these whales? Well, by examining the layers of earwax in their earplugs. Each layer represents 1 year of growth, allowing researchers to estimate their age. Additionally, scientists can analyze the length of their DNA to determine how old they are. The blue whale has the distinction of being both the largest and longest living mammal on Earth. These magnificent creatures can be found in all oceans around the world. Blue whales typically give birth every 8 to 9 years, and females can produce up to 40,000 gallons of milk per day when nursing their calves. In 6th place, we have the koi fish. Believe it or not, one famous koi named Hanako reportedly lived 226 years. Now, I know that sounds hard to believe, but it's true. Hanako is a Japanese koi fish who was born in 1752 and died in 1977. It is important to note that this is just one reported case, and there is much documentation to support it. Regardless, it's an amazing story, and gives us an idea of the longevity of these beautiful creatures. Koi fish are known for their calm lifestyle, which may contribute to their long lifespan. They typically live between 20 and 30 years, but some have been known to live much longer. One possible explanation for this is that koi fish live in cold fresh water, which may help slow their metabolism and promote longevity. However, It's important to note that not all koi fish will live for hundreds of years. Their lifespan can vary, depending on factors such as genetics, diet, and environmental conditions. Coming in at 5th place, we have the Aldabra giant tortoise. If you think the Galapagos tortoises are impressive, wait until you hear about the Aldabra giant tortoise. These tortoises can live up to 250 years or more. One tortoise named Advaita was believed to have lived up to 255 years. That's longer than anyone else on this list so far. The Aldabra giant tortoise is a critically endangered species found on the coral island of Aldabra in the Indian Ocean. These tortoises are massive, reaching lengths of up to 4 feet and weighing up to 550 pounds. Despite their imposing size, they're herbivorous and pose no threat to humans. Aldabra tortoises have a domed shell and a high, thick neck that allows them to reach up and grab vegetation. These creatures are well adapted to their environment and can go without food or water for extended periods. Like the Galapagos tortoise, the Aldabra giant tortoise was once plentiful but became endangered due to human activity. Fortunately, conservation efforts are underway to protect these magnificent creatures. In 4th place, we have the bowhead whale. The bowhead whale is an Arctic whale species that can live for more than 200 years. In fact, scientists have discovered harpoons in some individuals that were over 150 years old. These whales typically grow to around 50 feet in length and have a distinctive arrow-shaped head. They're known for their incredible diving abilities, capable of plunging to depths of up to 2,000 feet and holding their breath for up to an hour. Bowhead whales feed primarily on crustaceans and other small marine life. Their thick blubber helps them survive in the freezing waters of the Arctic, and they typically live in groups of up to 50 individuals. These whales are highly adapted to their environment and play an important role in the Arctic ecosystem. Coming in at 3rd place, we have the ocean quahog, or clam. The ocean quahog is a type of clam that lives in the northern Atlantic Ocean. What makes these clams unique is their incredibly long lifespan. Some ocean quahogs can live for more than 500 years. In fact, one named Ming the clam lived to be 507 years old. To put that in perspective, Ming the clam was alive during the Renaissance and saw the rise of some of history's greatest artists and thinkers. So how do ocean quahogs live for so long? Well, one theory is that the cold, deep ocean water slows their metabolism, which in turn slows the aging process. Another theory is that their natural defense mechanisms, such as the ability to filter out toxins and pollutants, may also contribute to their longevity. Whatever the case may be, ocean quahogs are truly remarkable creatures that are among the oldest living non-colonial animals on Earth. In 2nd place, we have the Antarctic sponge. Antarctic sponges are a type of deep-sea creature that lives in the frigid waters surrounding Antarctica. What makes these sponges unique is their extremely slow growth and long lifespan. Antarctic sponges typically grow only a few millimeters per year and can live for more than 1,500 years. These sponges are also known as glass sponges due to their skeleton, which is made up of a network of tiny, glass-like fibers. Antarctic sponges are found in the Southern Ocean at depths of up to 2,000 meters, where temperatures can reach as low as -1.9 degrees Celsius. Despite these harsh conditions, Antarctic sponges thrive and play an important role in the deep-sea ecosystem by filtering out particles from the water and providing habitat for other marine life. Their slow cell division rate is believed to be a key factor in their extreme longevity. This, combined with the cold temperature of their environment, creates the perfect condition for these ancient creatures to flourish. And finally, in 1st place, we have the immortal jellyfish, also known as tortoises. This tiny, translucent jellyfish is only about a centimeter in diameter and has the incredible ability to revert to its polyp stage whenever it faces danger or becomes injured. This means that the jellyfish doesn't technically die from aging. It can potentially live forever. To be fair, it is possible that the immortal jellyfish could die from disease or injury, but in the right conditions, it could theoretically live indefinitely. So does this mean that we might be able to find the secret to immortality in this tiny creature? Maybe, while it is unlikely that we'll be able to replicate the immortal jellyfish's ability to reverse its life cycle. Studying these fascinating animals could provide insights into the aging process and potentially lead to new anti-aging therapies. Immortality may still be a fantasy, but that doesn't mean we can't learn from the animals that come close. Thanks for watching. Which one surprised you the most? Would you want to live 500 years? Comment below. See you next time.